Testing. All right. All right.
And now, broadcasting live from the Seaport City, Savannah, Georgia. Here is your host of the first and only live interactive game show where the trivia is blackety black and there are no raisins in the potato salad. It's Brian Ashley 3000.
Oh, shoot. Whoops. Oh, gosh. That sucked, y'all. Hold on. I didn't even make sure that I was visible for y'all. My bad. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. There I go, y'all. Ha. Stop walking. Stop walking. All right. What's up? I froze over here on my side. Thing is, I don't know if I freeze on y'all side. I know I freeze on this side, but I don't know if it freezes on y'all side. But it's about to unfreeze and just wave to make sure that. Come on, unfreeze. Any second now. Any second now, it's going to unfreeze for me. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's what I get. Okay. So, wave. Wave to the people. All right. Hey, y'all. So, like my AI assistant, my Vanna Black, told you all, I'm Brian Ashley 3000, and I am the host and creator of the Cookout Trivia. And this is a game show platform, and I am excited for today's show. The pregame, I think, is going to be good. We're having some new sponsors, some new interests, some more. I mean, it's really exciting. It's really exciting. I think a lot of good things are starting to happen, and I'm glad you all are here with me to witness this germ of the seed grow. You know, we're going to be looking back on this a year from now and going to be like, wow, I know it, I feel it. But anyhow, let's get to the studio. Let me get to the studio. Boom. All right, y'all. So, let's see. Today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Tuesday is one of those days, I don't know. I don't know if very many people that like Tuesdays. You know, Tuesday is just that day that you just kind of want to get it over and done with, you know, so you can get to Wednesday. Wednesday is a whole lot more fun than Tuesday. Tuesday just like there, you know, but at the same time, you know, time is the most precious thing. So squeeze every bit of goodness out of your Tuesdays, out of your Mondays, out of every day, out of every waking moment. You never ever know. Okay, it's like there's a lot of people, a lot of our brothers and sisters have not made it this far. You know, I knew some people that I graduated with that, you know, a few of them have gone on, and it's just between that and having my own near death experiences, it's like, you know, it puts things in perspective. So I urge you all, if you're not working towards your dream, if you haven't gotten to your dream, if you're not living your dream, if your deepest longing desire of really how you want to live your life, if you're not there, you should be working towards it. I mean, because what you never know. You never know. Um, you never know. Um, I don't know. I was just thinking about some things, y'all. But I'm not going to get too heavy on y'all tonight. But down below, you see the listen to ad-free music on the Cookout pregame, and then we have if you'd like to play, you go into the cookouttrivia.com, and I'm going to show you the cookouttrivia.com because I'd like for you all to come into the virtual studio and perhaps play. Now, note that if you come into the virtual studio, you do not have to play. You don't have to be on screen and play, and you don't have to. But to be in the virtual studio would be to be a part of the studio audience would be really cool, and I'd really like to see you there. So you can like send messages and stuff, and we can I could just we can have some fun if you come on over and get into the studio audience. But let me show you how to register and get your invitation to the cookout. So you see the hold on. You see here. Here's where you begin. Oh no, not here. Actually, you start here. This is the menu, but you start here. This is the cookouttrivia.com. This is the home page, right? So if you have a membership, if you don't have a membership, if you don't have your invitation to the cookout, you'll still end up the same place either way you go. But for expediency's sake, let's go to the game show, and here you have this video playing that'll tell you to log in to play. You're invited. Your calendar's right here, let you know when the games are. And I actually did do it yesterday, so you can click on the dates, and I think that's the way it works. It's it lets you know that it's every night at 8 p.m. It's every night at 8 p.m. unless I tell you all, give y'all notice. I'll tell you if something's going on. Like the last week, we had to cancel one game because something went screwy with. I don't know. I don't know. Something was a little screwy because my code base has not changed in at least 6 months. So something went a little screwy that it was a little concerning. But I straightened it out, and we are back to, I don't want to say rocking and rolling. So we're back to RN and being. So but yeah, here's the calendar. Lets you know that it's every day at 8 p.m. Then you log in with your username and password. If you don't have a login, you go ahead and hit the register button, and it will take you to the different membership levels. You have the invitation, that's free, the regular invitation. Then you have the Ambassador Plus and the Ambassador Plus yearly. You might ask where the Ambassador is because you have the Ambassador Plus. Well, the Ambassador is in the Cookout invitation. It's in the free one here. So you get that automatically when you register. So you automatically are getting 10% commissions for all of your referrals when they make game purchases, game entry fees, soul glows. And if you notice, I did update this. So it does read correctly. It is 10% over here and there's 20% over here. Okay. So, but let's say you're going to go ahead and get the free invitation. And here you have your pretty much standard registration form. Got your username, email, first and last name, and then it doesn't get standard. Right here it says, do you love black people? Now you will be tempted to say yes. That will be the wrong answer. You must type in all caps, I love black people, like here. Now you're asking, how am I supposed to know that? Well, underneath it, it says type in all caps, I love black people, right there. And the font is tiny, I know, my apologies. And then underneath there, it says send in your video. You're wondering what video? It's a video of you saying the same. You know what? I might need to record this because I say this every day. I do this every day. I might need to pre-record this. But then again, it won't be organic. That'd be cheating, y'all. I'm going to give y'all the organic. We're going to do it. I'm going to spice it up or something, or I don't know. I'm going to find more interesting ways to present this. But anyhow, you send in your video of you saying the same. underneath it says state your name plus I love black people. So in my case, it would be my name is Brian and I love black people. Okay, you upload that, and if you're in case you're wondering, it is to preserve the integrity of the platform. Okay, then you put in your password, country, state, avatar or image, then your terms of service and your newsletter that will be coming, and then you have one or more of your social media handles. You must put one, but the more the merrier. Okay, because the thing is, here's the thing: this is not only is this the cookout, it's also my cookout. So if you're going to be invited to my cookout, I've got to know who you are. Okay, I want to know everyone that's a part of this platform by name and by face. All right, this is a family here, so it ain't going to be no strangers. Ain't going to be no anonymous stuff with it. Look, we black and we proud over here. So that's why it's like this. But anyhow, after you hit register, you are in the house. All right, and then hold on a second. Hold on a second. I forgot to bring in the pregame here so you can look at this while I log in. I want to show you. There we go. Drag that in, take that out. So yeah, what you're looking at now is the pregame, and I just have that there while I log in. And I'm going to show you what happens after you register. Okay, so after you register, it will take you to your dashboard. Okay, so right here you see the game show button right here. That's if you want to go ahead straight to the game. But I want to call your attention to the dating button and the ambassadors button. I call them buttons, but they're just links. But the dating button is for if you would like to be a contestant on the cuffing season game, which is a game that I have waiting for to help create some unions, start the foundation of some black households, some two-parent households and stuff, and some two-people households, people cooperating and loving on each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm a huge proponent of black love, and this is my attempt at trying to help bridge the divide that's been so prevalent in between the sexes, especially as of late. So I'm well, I'll talk more about that in the game. But anyway, going back to, so that was the dating button, but over here is the ambassadors button. And here you have your affiliate dashboard, your ambassadors dashboard, where you have your earnings, and the most important part is your materials, your assets, your marketing materials, your affiliate link. You see your links here. You have a QR code that you can use. And if you are a business, you will have a landing page assigned to you. Okay, so that is what is there, and then you can connect your PayPal and fill out any information, to so I can get you your Skrilla, and I will be payments will be made monthly. So FYI. So okay, going back to the dashboard here, or if you were in here, if you want to play, you just scroll down here. You can just click to play there. But I'm just going to go back to the regular dashboard, so you can click the game show button, and here we are in the lobby. But see, the video's different. It's now the actual stream that we have going now. So you go ahead and hit play, and mute that. So that's what's going on, and so I will be giving you the game. So I'll be hosting the game and giving you game too. But so we had the what up, Devin. Devin is my dummy name. Click below to enter the studio, because we're only in the lobby now, right? So you hit the studio button, you will be stopped with an alert that will let you know if tonight has an entry fee. This one says tonight's studio entry is free. Click OK to continue, and after you click OK, it's going to go Soul Glow. Now you probably didn't. I don't think you heard that, but I've got to. I've got to play this for you because you need to know what it sounds like. It sounds like this. Soul Glow. And why that's important is because if you hear that, you know that you're in the studio. You're in the studio. Not only that, everything goes dark, and you have this playing right here. But you got to get in the studio. You got to hear the soul glow, and that's how you know that you're in the right place. So here's where you stop. You don't go any further. I'm going to be on screen here. I'm going to be up here, and I'm going to be, telling you, doing the game, and then I'll tell you when to proceed. Okay, and when you proceed, you will either be a contestant that is on the screen in a front street challenge, which is what we're doing tonight, or it will be to vote for whoever is on the screen and executing whatever challenge. So, like, I don't think, okay, yeah. So I'm now a voter. So it says click OK to go vote, and once you click OK, you go here. And yeah, this looks kind of crazy. I'm gonna change that. But you cast your vote, and the votes go in, and the person gets voted, gets ranked, whatever challenge they might be doing. I have some ideas. I'm going to tell y'all the truth about this one. When it comes to these challenges, it's like I have ideas of like stuff like singing the Black National Anthem, and just like tests of like trivia type stuff, or things like performative things, or like singing like or I don't know. I'm gonna let my imagination kind of go wild, but I would like some input. If you all would like to recommend some challenges that would be fun for people to be doing on the spot, let me know, because they're going to be on Front Street. They're going to be on the camera. We're going to see them on doing their thing. So, but I don't want things to be. Here's the thing. I don't want it to get like. I don't want nothing coonish, for real. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. But at the same time, I want to have fun. I want to have fun, and I want you all to have fun. So it's like, I just been toying with some ideas, but I'd like your input, or your any suggestion that you might have of, fun things that we could have contestants do for rankings and voting. So, but anyhow, but if you get here by mistake, if you click enter by mistake, and you need to refresh this, but note that if you, oh shoot, my bad. Note that if you refresh it, you'll get kicked back out to the lobby. Okay, so you'll have to hit the studio button again, and now if there is an entry fee, you will be charged again. So that's why I urge you all, once you get here, to stop. Don't go any further until I instruct you to do so. So that is how you enter the studio. That is how you become a member, get your invitation, quote unquote, to the cookout, and how you play in these games. And so how that looks, you might be wondering how that looks if you are a contestant and you're pulled into the game. Well, I got just a thing here to show you how that looks. We have the one player, hold on, we have the one player game that looks like, okay, I'm going too fast. Looks like this. Shoot. This is the one player, okay, where you have the one contestant, and I have the contestant on the screen to ask either one or 7 questions. No in between. It's going to be 1 question or 7 questions, okay? And then we have competitive mode. We have competitive trivia. We have 1-on-1. Then we have 2-on-2. We have, what's that, 3-on-3. There's that 3-on-3. There's a 3-on-3. 3-on-3 and 4-on-4. So holler at your folk, get them together. You want to take on somebody, this could be like a Family Feud style fun, There's some things that I'm going to be doing with this format, but these are the different formats of trivia that we have. But tonight we are only going to be doing a one person game. Okay, so if you are bold, if you are, if you know your black excellence, if you feel confident, because the first few games I had been really taking it easy. I'm just testing the waters. Just feeling y'all out and seeing. Okay, this might be a little too easy. I think people who come over here, and that actually want to play this, they know a thing or two about a thing or two. So I had to increase the difficulty just a little bit, nothing crazy, but just a little bit, because this isn't gonna be just some who is Martin Luther King or something. It's not going to be that basic. So just get ready, but yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna, because our prizes are getting better too. We got some more sponsors coming in. Prizes are getting better. So yeah, the difficulty is going to increase a little bit, but note that in a game of 7 questions, it gradually increases. So it does start off a little pretty easy, I'd say. But anyway, just something to keep in mind. Let's go back. So that is how the game is played. Oh, I'm sorry. That is the Front Street Challenge mode, and this though is the probably the more I'd say all the modes are important, but this mode right here was the first mode that I built, and that's the multiplayer mode, where it's no one on the screen, but everybody is playing at the same time with the 12 questions, and that looks like this. So it'll be the question on the screen, and then you have your A, B, and C at the bottom, where you can select the answer, and if you answer correctly, you advance to the next question. If you answer incorrectly, you are out of the game. But if you'll have a timed window with which you can purchase a Soul Glow, okay, and then you can continue in the game. It's an extra life, but I call them Soul Glows, because you will let your soul glow to complete this game, okay. Yep, so that is the multiplayer mode. So okay, so let's go back to the studio. Okay, also, well, let me go back because y'all need to see the pregame. The pregame is my favorite. Well, not my favorite. It's like I spend a lot of time on here because I play music all the time. I'm a huge music head, and I'm listening to music all the time. And I wish that I could sing, but it doesn't stop me. I really can't sing, but I love singing. I love singing the stuff that I, love to listen to. My favorite artist of all time, seriously, is Omar. Omar is my dude. He's the best. And then, you got Donny Hathaway and, Miles Davis and Coltrane, Sarah, Hiatus Coyote. I love Hiatus Coyote. Fat Freddy's Drop. There's just I love music, y'all. So anyhow, every row that you see here is a channel, and all these channels, 85% of these channels were curated by myself. But like the first channel is a new album, and that's a feed that comes in. So I don't have any control over this. But I see they got Miss Avery Sunshine out here, and I'm actually going to play a song from this album right here, because she's got a lot of cool visuals with her album, with her latest release. But I'm actually going to play the same song I played yesterday because it's just perfect. The name of the song is Blackity Black. I love the name. I love the song. I love the visuals. It's a great song. But I'm going to play that later on. But anyhow, this is the new album. Like I said, it's a feed that I don't have any control over. But then we got 5 mic albums. These are all the five mic albums that were on the source. And I just had to do as much as I could to flesh out this homepage. So a little bit of it is incomplete. These are playlists that I made. Sexiest Voices, Hustlers Inspiration, Vibes Volume 1. This one is a playlist made by a friend of mine, Imani Latifa. Shout out to her. Then we have Steve Lind, which is Stevie Wonder's real first name is Steveland. Steveland, I forget the middle name, but his name is Steveland. Uh, okay, we got popular albums here. This is also a feed. This one, Soul Food, is a playlist I made. Really good songs, y'all. Um, Seaport Connection is all my people that have connection. Not all of them, but a lot of artists that have connections to Savannah or that are from Savannah, including Flau'jae. We are very proud of Flau'jae. You know, Flau'jae is I just really like what she's doing. I really like what she's doing. I really like what she's presenting, how she's presenting herself, representing herself. She's a very talented, gifted young lady, young sister, and you know, I just love everything that Flau'jae does. Really, I do. And I had Port Savant on for an interview the other day, and I mentioned this yesterday, but I really want to know if they could do a, you know, be on a track together, Flau'jae and Port Savant. I think that would be dope. Whatever that would look like, I think that would be dope. But anyhow, so we got South African house mixes. I gotta flesh this out, y'all, but I gotta take my time with it, okay? Then we have my favorite albums, which is like a lot of them. It's not all of them, but it's a lot of them, okay? And so you're in good hands with me and music because my taste is superb, okay? So look, if you're seeing these albums and you're like, wow, this is some dope stuff. Yes, dope, because I got good taste in music. So check this out, y'all. Check this out. There are no catches to this platform. You just register with your username and your password, and you have access to music that has no ads, zero ads, zero ads. That means no commercials, nothing to bust up your groove or nothing. You can make your own playlists and everything, okay? I have like 1,300 songs in the playlist, all my favorite music on here because I find a whole bunch of really cool music. So let's see, what's up? What else? My favorite albums, then throwbacks, another playlist. My favorite artists, not all of them, but a lot of them. If you're curious, you can. I mean, you really can't see anything with me going this fast, but just trust me, there are a lot of good artists here. Yeah, Pimp C. Yeah, Hustler's Inspiration. This is one is that I really, for you entrepreneurs out there, I have this one. I built this one for y'all, and I mean, I listen to it all the time. This first song, "Mind Power" by James Brown, is that really gets me going, y'all. I mean, what he's rapping about, and you know what he's talking about is really, you know, it really gets me going. It really gets me in the mindset that okay, I got to do this. You know, it's like Mind Power, really. Check it out. It's a really good song. And then this song right here, Return of the Mac, which is the best song ever made. I don't care what anybody says, the Return of the Mac is the song. It's like that song is so perfect. If there ever was such a thing as perfection, it is that song. It is Return of the Mac. Okay? And when it first came out, I hated it. I thought it was the corniest song ever. But I'm telling you, when when you live some life, you learn to appreciate Return of the Mac. And I'm telling you, it went from the worst song ever to the best song ever made, okay? I love that song. Then podcasts. I need to put some more podcasts on there. Then Soca Artists, Planet Reggae, Funky Stuff, another playlist I made. Planet Afrobeat, Planet Neo Soul. This is something I need to fill out more. And new releases. This is kind of a feed, kind of not. Gospel artists and genres. So it might look a little incomplete, and I do apologize for that. But know this. This is just a front page, okay? You have access to all the music. You can just simply go up here and type in anything, and it'll come up. But what I like to do is I'll be listening to, you know, a music in my list here, some music in my list, and what I'll do is I'll listen to this song, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I really like the way that song sounds. I really like that vibe, and then I just right click on it and find and go to the song radio, and what'll happen is it'll give me 100 new songs in that same vibe, and so I'll discover so many different artists. I mean, that my list is just really ridiculous with artists that I'd never even heard of. So I just urge you all to check this out. You know, I spend time on this because I really think that you could get a lot of great, value out of this. You can have it on in your background. The videos are playing because a lot of these are visuals, a lot of these are videos. So you can have this playing and just, videos going, and it's never any commercials. So, but anyhow, this is the pregame. So let's go back to the studio, y'all. So we need to pull down the topics for tonight. And so I have this pregame to let you all know. I have this pregame so that if anyone were to stumble upon this, I'm in the beginning stage. I'm in the baby. My baby isn't even walking yet. Okay, we started this. I started this at June 27th or June 26th, I think. So my baby isn't even walking yet. Okay, and this is I spend time doing this so that people know how to get into the platform, as well as people to get assembled and be in the virtual studio. So that's why I do this. So I have these topics that I pull down. I have 6 of them, and when I pull it down, right, so that's the wrong button. This is the right button. Pull it down, so you'll see that these topics here are. We are one day ahead, and I have not updated that, but I'm about to do that right now, and I'll update this and let you know, because this actually keeps me. This keeps me on task, so that I can get this thing counted down so that we can transition into the game. But let me change this these topics, and you're going to see them change right before your eyes. And while I do that, I'm also going to check in on Instagram and YouTube and see who's over there. And if you think I've been ignoring you, it's not on purpose. I kind of gotta I gotta get my stuff out, y'all. I gotta work my stuff. I gotta do my stuff like Kindred Lamar. I gotta do my stuff. So let me do my stuff, and then I'll come over to Instagram and YouTube and holler at y'all and stuff. And I also pull up the chat log to see if anybody's in there. And if you're in the studio audience, I want you to type in today's word of the day is. What's the word of the day? The word of the day is soul rich. That's SOULRICH. So type that in the message field, and I want to see that when I pull up the chat log. The chat log is, where's the chat log? Chat log is this. And so these are old messages here, but I need to clear that out and set that. Let me get these out of here. I'm going to delete those right now. But all those are old messages, y'all, as you can see. But let me take that down. But anyhow, let me change these topics. Today is Tuesday, so Tuesday trivia. Tuesday trivia. Then we have, what are we talking about today? We are talking about the cuffing season game. Yes, we are talking about the cuffing season game. Okay, then we're going to talk about the time I met. I talk about Bilal. Who'd I meet? Kindred, the Family Soul. I just put TFS for short. Then we talk about sponsorship, and then we're going to play Avery Sunshine Blackity Black. And then it is game time. So you have some time. You have time to register. You have time to register and assemble yourself in the studio audience. You will not miss a thing, because this is broadcasting within the app, within the UI. I can be everywhere at once. Isn't that amazing? Technology is something else, y'all. So, all right. So Tuesday trivia. So let me start the countdown. So each topic's going to get 5 minutes. But the beginning, I just like to say hello to you all and do some housekeeping. If you're on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe. Do your boy a huge favor and do that, okay? If you're on Instagram, please hit the thumbs up and follow me there. And do me a big favor, y'all. Please follow my page on Facebook, because I want to get my numbers up and stream there, as well as on TikTok. Okay, I want to stream there as well. I don't have any inflated numbers. I am not buying followers because the thing is, these every follower matters. Every not even follower. What probably matters more to me is the people that actually are in the studio audience that are actually playing the game. You know, a friend of mine was he was we were he was trying to convince me how important, like, you know, appealing to different crowds is to get my, you know, get people following and watching and stuff like that. And I had to let him know that my model is not so heavily dependent on just people watching. It's more so dependent on people playing, because people playing is benefiting, you know, black owned businesses. Okay, people watching is benefiting black owned businesses as well, but people playing, that is how any business can get an additional stream of income from their customer base, you know, from people playing my games. So, you know, but I appreciate all the people and all the views and all the viewership, and that's why I plan on being. I'm trying to get everywhere, but you know, it's really about, I want people to play this game because this is something new. This is something that has not existed before, like ever. I've always wanted to play a game show. I always want to be on The Price is Right. I want to be on The Price is Right, and you know, also the Press Your Luck with the whammy. You know, that was like my favorite game show with the whammy. The whammy would come out and be dancing and stuff and have on like the Elvis costume and stuff. You know, little animation to play would go across the screen. So I used to love that. I was like 8 years old when the Press Your Luck came out, but I used to love that game show. But those game shows were inspirations for this, what I'm doing, as well as Soul Train and the game show Tell Me Something Good. And that's a game that a lot of people don't even remember because it was a game show on BET. And this was back in like 1988. It was back in like 88, yeah, 88, 89. And because I remember I was in 7th grade and I was playing Little League basketball. And it would come on like at 7:30 or so. And I would always want my mother to, you know, kind of, you know, get heavier on that gas so she could get home quicker. I wanted to see Tell Me Something Good. And so Tell Me Something Good was, you know, on BET, and it was a live game show. It was a live game show where callers would call in, and they had a 3-person panel that they would call in, and I forget how the game was played, but I knew something about the people in the panel would answer a question, and the people that called in would either agree or disagree with them, something like that. I think something along those lines. So Chris Thomas was the comedian that was always on there, and he was funny. I mean, Chris Thomas is funny. He was the original mayor of Rap City for y'all that don't know, Chris Thomas. I'll save that for later. But anyhow, so yeah, those were all the inspirations for this game, y'all. Soul Train, Tell Me Something Good, Press Your Luck, and Jeopardy, and The Price is Right. You know, and kind of like Family Feud too. So, you know, I wanted to put together something fun and interesting in a new way to consume social media than just watching people talk about foolishness. Even though I don't want to be a hypocrite, I do look at the foolishness. I do look at the foolishness just like you all look at the foolishness. But at the same time, I just want to provide something that, you know, is something different, something new, and something that can benefit everyone that this can touch. Okay, so that is all I gotta say about Tuesday. That's all I gotta say about Tuesday, y'all. I'm glad that y'all are here with me. I should have eaten before I did this, and I won't be eating till late. I know it's bad to eat late, but you know, I mean, it is what it is, y'all. I mean, sometimes just things are just more important than eating, you know. So let's see, what's the next subject here? The cuffing season game. All right, so let me show y'all. I know I do this just about every other day, but I'm really wanting to turn up the heat on this because I really want to shine a spotlight on what's going on here, and the reason why one of the reasons why I wanted this game, want to put together a dating game show, and in this kind of format, was because I'm tired of all the back and forth. I'm tired of all the back and forth. I'm tired of all the back and forth between, brothers and sisters, and how it's like when it's like no one can have any opposing views. I mean, there's always going to be somebody that disagrees with you. Always, always, always. Okay, it doesn't. I mean, saying something that everybody agrees with it comes very few and far between especially when it comes to social media. Okay, so the thing is, it's just like this isn't solving anything. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's created a dialogue. We've started a dialogue between, and we've uncovered some. I think we've been uncovering some scabs that have been, growing over the years, and it's like, I think that online dating has ruined us. Really, it really has. It's really made the old ways of communication so foreign and alien that it's like, I am really concerned about the younger generations. It's like oh my gosh, there's just so much about like human interaction that I think they're missing out on, and that is being replaced by, and it's really no way to stop it. It's being replaced by what we have now. And you know what boggled my mind was when people started giving their Instagram instead of their telephone number. I'm old school, y'all. I don't do Instagram. Don't give me look, ladies, if I'm asking you for your contact information, do not give me your Instagram, okay? That is like I'm throwing no. I mean, look, no Instagram. I'm getting telephone numbers. I'm old school, okay? So, anyway, what am I talking about? Let me get back to the I'm sorry, y'all. So the cuffing season, I'm trying to show y'all the screens. So this is how it looks. I should have had this. I'm going to assign this to a button so I won't be fumbling through this all the time. I promise you I will. Oh gosh, all the screens. Just a second, Sean. Just a second. I only do this every day, right? Every day at 8 p.m. Every day at 8 p.m., y'all. You can find me, and even when the game's not working, I'm going to try. And note that, oh, here it goes. Here it goes. My bad. So this is what it'll look like, okay? So you have the bachelor. In this instance, you have the bachelorette on this side. You have the 3 bachelors on the other side. But it very well could be the bachelor and the bachelorettes. But so what happens is, if you are in the studio audience where you can play along, you can actually participate in the dating game show. You will look like, your screen will look like this. Now remember, this is web-based, so you can be on your tablet, you can be on your desktop or laptop or your smartphone, like here. So you see the bachelor asks each bachelor a question, they're all answering, and then you get to vote for who answered the question, who you felt answered the question the best. Okay, so after 7 rounds of that, then I will reveal your answer. I'll show you your answers and who your answers favored. Okay, and then that would just be your guide, so that you can then vote for who you believe the bachelorette will choose. Okay, after you vote for that, and after all the votes are in, I then reveal the bachelorette. I'll uncover the silhouette, and we'll get to see how she, what she looks like, and everything. And then she will reveal who she chose. The bachelor that she chose. And if you voted correctly, you are automatically in the winner circle. Okay. And from the winner circle, I award that night's prizes. It's a random drawing, and it will depend on that night's prizes. It'll have a few different variables. Let me pause that. It'll have a few different variables, but every night the prizes are going to change. Okay, so and if you did not choose correctly, you will have a timed window with which you can purchase your way into the winner circle. Okay, now remember, those prizes are not guaranteed if you're in the winner circle. You're just in the winner circle, but that is who will get that night's prizes, and it'll be yeah, that's how that'll go. So after that, I then reveal who the bachelorette did not choose. So those bachelors will be uncovered. We get to see them, and then I will uncover the bachelor that she did choose. And so for the contestants, for the winning contestants, for the bachelor and the bachelorette that won, they get a cyber date on the house, on us, where they get a like a $50 gift card to Uber Eats or Black and Mobile, the black-owned black food delivery service, the food delivery app. They are in pretty much the main chocolate cities around the country, y'all. They're not everywhere, but they are expanding. They are growing. I urge you all to download the app and see what's up. Black-owned restaurants and black-owned food delivery service. I love it, and you should too. So let's see. Take this down, and that is the cuffing season game, y'all. But here's the thing that I want to say. One thing I want to say about the whole, because I see stuff. I can never. This is an ongoing topic. It's an ongoing topic with the problems that we have and the possible solutions and stuff like that. And this is what I've made is might be a solution. I think it's a solution. It's not the solution. You got to attack this thing at different angles. But here's the thing that I saw a video with Charleston White today, and yeah, Charleston he's a nut. But the thing is, it's just like, he was talking about the girl came on, and it was like I guess he's rating girls or something, rating women or something, and she came up and she was like, well, she was dressed interestingly and skimpily, okay, and so she said I think she asked him, well, what don't you like about my outfit, or what don't you like about the way I look or something. And so he started to tell her, and like after this, like the third thing, because he was running down the list, and I'm not going to go into what he was saying. I mean, it was pretty it got really colorful, and I don't need to put that out there. Y'all know Charleston's brand of his, y'all know his shtick, so he was listening, telling her the things, and as soon as after he said the third thing, she jumps on him, well, what about your eye, and all this kind of stuff. And so the thing is, it's like, when it comes to criticism, nobody likes criticism. But I just think that the way that people receive it, it's like nobody can be told anything. That's our problem. That's our big problem. Both ways, both men and women, both of us, we both share that weakness. I believe is that it's hard for us to take criticism. And myself included, and I'm a Virgo, and Virgos hate criticism. Then that's let me tell y'all a secret. That's the reason why we try to be so perfect, because we hate criticism, and that's the God's honest truth. That's why Virgos present this perfection thing, because we don't want to be criticized. We hate it. We hate to be criticized. So anyhow, but nobody really likes it, okay? But it's just that if we could just for a second just humble ourselves to be more receptive, because the thing is, it's like, especially when it comes to goodness gracious, when it comes to the way our appearance and the way we carry ourselves, it's like, living in a vacuum. It's like there's like a trade-off between self-expression and being comfortable and being yourself, and also being mindful of who and what you're representing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not all about you. It's not all about you and your freedom, and you want to be free. It's like, look, you represent us. You know what I'm saying? Like it or not, we represent us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, being mindful of that is what I really wish more people would practice. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, when it comes to other cultures, these things don't exist. They just don't. And I'm going to compare us to other cultures, because it's like, y'all see the state that we're in. I don't want to go all into that, but y'all see the state that we're in. We need to be a whole lot more receptive to criticism. Okay, it's like, when and I'm going to call his name, and you might cringe. Kevin Samuel said we need to bring shame back. Yes, we need to bring shame back, because when there's no shame, we just have all kinds of crazy stuff. It's like we got Sexy Red. That's what we have when we have no shame. Okay. And yeah, I'm calling her out by name. We had the Sexy Reds and the Suki Hanas, and look how they're representing our sisters. It's not good. It's not good. And I'm going to, yeah, I'm standing on that. That is not good. All right. Anyway, let me get back to the doggone thing. Start this countdown. Unpause this thing. So, okay. I've said been on my soapbox. I do that from time to time. I apologize, y'all. Let's move this thing along. That's the time that I met Kindred the Family Soul. Well, let's see. 97% of the stories that I tell about, not even stories, they're, they're factual encounters, actually, of celebrity encounters. 97% of them are unremarkable. Okay, they're unremarkable. They are nothing interesting or whatever. But this one falls into the 3%. It falls into the 3% because I actually interviewed them. Me and my homeboy Jason, when we had Demo Sonic years back in 2002, we got a chance to interview Kindred the Family Soul. So in Atlanta on Wednesdays, they had the Wednesday wind down. That's like when Centennial Park first opened and they were having things in it. That's like the first edition or first part of Centennial Park, because they built on some more stuff later on. But like in 2002, when it was like first opened, was that Centennial Park then? I think it was Centennial Park. So, but it was really, really early days. But anyhow, they would have Wednesday wind downs, and they'd have artists coming. So, we would I don't know, we would ask the powers that be. I think it was the radio station. I forget the name of that radio station and those DJs. The names are on the tip of my tongue, but I think we asked them, and they got us in there somehow, and we were able to interview them. And so I know the interview had to be about, we probably spent maybe 45 minutes to an hour with them, actually. And it was like, okay, I don't remember the interview. Okay, I don't remember the interview. I can't find the interview. Jason said that he has the interview somewhere, because he had the DSLR back then. Okay, I didn't have none of that stuff. I was just, I had the questions. I just come with the questions. So he had the camera stuff. He was the gadget guy then. So he had the camera and he had the video, but I don't know where we don't know where the video is now. But I did have a picture that I can't find. There was a picture of us. It was when I had hair. Okay, I had hair, right? And we both had hair, because he's pretty much almost bald now too. But we both had hair, and we're young. Okay, this is 22 years ago. All right, and this is when Kindred the Family Soul. This is when they weren't. I mean, it was kind of like it was more so of an underground soul scene back then. You know what I'm saying? That was the stuff that I was vibing with, and like the stuff that you had to like find. Like you had to, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? It was like you go to certain record stores, like we'd go to Mood's Music, and Daryl at Mood's Music would turn us on to so much good music. And then between that and WCLK, Jamal Ahmed, playing the music and stuff. And it's like between that and Little 5 Points, it's just like, that's how I got you. That's how you learn. That's how I came into, finding out about a lot of these artists. And so I think Kindred the Family Soul was on a DJ Jamad mix tape on the Afromentals. Yeah, it was on the Afromentals. It was Far Away. That was a song. And if y'all are familiar with their music and familiar with that song, it's like the song is, I mean, I'm not going to sing it because I'm not I'm not going to sing it. I'm not going to sing that one. But the song it's a great song. It's like both Fatin and Aja, both of them sing on that song, and it's like the beat is just a really good song. But here's the thing. When I first heard it in that mix CD, it was a different beat. It was like a rougher edition, a rougher version of it. And so I was able to get like more of their songs. And like by the time that they came for that Wednesday wind down, I think they just come out with Rhythm of Life. Hold on a second. Let's go to the let me pause this and let's go to the whatchamacallit. Let's go to the pregame. and pull them up, y'all. Go to the pregame and pull them up real quick, so I can Kindred the Family. Put that in. That should be. There we go. Kindred the Family Soul. And so the first one was. What's the first one? This one, Surrender to Love. This was the first one. And yeah, and so the thing is, I heard a lot of those songs that was on the first release, but when they came out with the album, the songs were a whole lot more polished. But at the same time, it's like, and I remember telling Fatin's the brother, and Aja is his wife, that it's like I like the dirtier version of it, but I remember them telling us that when it wouldn't have stayed like that, being on a major label and stuff, being on a when they release it as a release. So it's like those are kind of like they almost kind of felt like demos, but they just felt really good. They felt kind of sandy and gritty, and they felt warmer. Like it felt like analog, really. So, but yeah, that's so we interviewed them, and there are few husband and wife teams that do music together. You had Sonny and Cher, you had Womack and Womack, and you had I guess the most famous, the most legendary would be Ashford and Simpson, but really it's Ashford and Simpson and everybody else, as far as I'm concerned. When it comes to the contribution to music, it's Ashford and Simpson and everybody else, as far as husband and wife teams. But Kindred the Family Soul, it's so beautiful, the music that they make, and it's like all this time, it's like 22 years since I met them, and they are still going strong, and they are the personification of black love, for real. You know what I'm saying? It's like they have great, the lyrics that they sing about, just great. Them personally, what I experienced, they're really down to earth people. They're just cool people. We're all kind of like, we're not that far apart in age, so we're all kind of like Generation X. So it's like, they're kind of like, they're like my homeboy and my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? It's like Fatin, that brother, he's really a hip hop head. He's a real hip hop head. You think that they do the soul music, and that they be laid back and chill and stuff like that, but nah, he as a young folks say, he was turned back then. He's probably less turned now because we're 22 years older, but he was turned. You know what I'm saying? So he's real. He was a real big hip hop head from what I remember. And Aja was just real cool, real personable, real. They were just. I don't know how to explain it. They were just a regular couple, two, beautiful black folk loving on each other and making great music, making great art. It's really inspirational. You know what I'm saying? I love their music. I love their music and what they represent, y'all. And so, I met them, and if I were to give it a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, they get a 10. They get a 10. They get 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 plus 10, because they're just so very cool. And one day maybe I could have them on here, and for an interview or something. I'll put that out there, put that out there in the atmosphere. One day I'm gonna have some cool people on here to interview. But I'd like to have Kindred back for an interview, and I'll try to get Jason to dig deeper to find that doggone interview, y'all, because y'all got to see me with hair for one. But let's go back to the studio. We're almost there, y'all. Now, if you're watching this and you want to play some trivia, and make sure you are in the studio. Make sure you're in the virtual studio, y'all. And remember now, if you're in there and you don't want to play, you're a little self-conscious. You don't know if you got your Black Excellence Trivia Mojo working. You can sit the sidelines. If I select you, if I pull you in, if I pull your name, and you don't want to play, just type in the message field, just say, Brian, I'll pass, and we'll pass, and we'll do another drawing for someone else. Okay, because it's like Price is Right. Come on down. So am I talking about sponsorship? Yeah. Talking about sponsorship now. Sponsorship. Okay, so how the sponsorship works, y'all, and I've been asked, does this cost anything? Currently, it does not cost you anything. The only thing that it costs you is some of your product or some of your service. Okay, some of your product or some of your time or your service. So if you would like, you can offer it as a prize that contestants can win, and it'll be based on whatever frequency is comfortable for your business. Okay, and there's going to be two different award pools. There are two different award pools. There's two different main award pools. There's a general pool, and then there's a local pool. The general pool is for products that can be shipped or products that can be transmitted electronically. Okay, so that can award those to anybody anywhere. Now the local pool, there's going to be several local pools. As many as there are locations, as many as there are businesses, there are going to be that many local pools. Okay, so for instance, if you are the Emerald Flame in Silver Spring, Maryland, she is a master chef and nationally certified. Robin Ship, I'm talking about. She's a nationally certified herbalist, and she is a master chef, and she does catering and meal planning as well as private chef services. And one prize that she has offered for some lucky contestant to win, if you are in the Silver Spring, Maryland area, you can win a dinner for two. Okay, and speaking of which, I have the urge to play her ad, so let me play Miss Ship's ad right quick. That was the Emerald Flame, and if you noticed, she also has a line of seasonings. And after speaking with her, she told me that she has a seasoning for anything that you can make. There's a seasoning that goes along with it. And we black, so we love some seasoning. We love seasoned food, and I'm going to be getting some of that real soon, because I'm running low on my seasonings, and I don't want to get the same old stuff, So I'm going to be getting some of that grind seasonings, y'all. And so we have the local businesses. So that she has both local and non-local. So she has her chef services in the local pool for Silver Spring, Maryland, and she has her grind seasonings in the general pool. So that's how that works. So I can service, and I can accommodate whatever your business model is. Okay. So let's see. And how that works, y'all, is you tell your customers or your followers that you can win your product or service by playing a Black Excellence Trivia game show. And of course, they'll be curious, and they'll click your link or scan your QR code, and they'll come on over here. And once they come over here, they're your referrals for life. Okay. And so from that point on, you get an additional stream of income from your already existing customer base. Okay, you get an additional stream of income from your customer base, because it's like this. After they finish buying your stuff, how much of your stuff are they going to buy? And so, but they're going to keep wanting to win games so they can potentially win stuff for free. So, they're going to keep coming over here. So, make sure you sign up and let me know if you are a business, and then I can construct a landing page for you, and make a flyer for you, and be off and running. Okay. So anyhow, I got this song here, Blackity Black, from Miss Avery Sunshine. I'm going to turn off the music, and then I'm going to go ahead and I think I can do it with the touch of a button. Blackity Black, haha. So y'all ready? Check this song out, y'all. I love this song. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, no. I didn't want it to do that. Okay. That's not the way I wanted to do it, y'all. Hold on a second. Hold on. Full screens. I gotta find it first. Is that it? I think it's in the screens. There it goes. Okay. All right. I'm ready. I might pause some things. So here we go. We're going to listen to Avery Sunshine's Blackity Black. I love the title of the song. Y'all know I love the title of the song because I love it. Blackity Black, y'all. Here's... Hold on.
Showed up late to the function, but that's alright, 'cause I'm right on time. Hey. Shades on, 2 drinks in. The girls are out and we're feeling just fine. The essence is all around. I taste its color, it's all in my bones. Spades over to the left, Uncle Rock on my right, and he's carrying on. Ooh, you know what that means. Oh, you're so good to be black. That feels good to my soul. Oh, you're so good being black. Blackity black, real black, blackity black. We got roots like a shepherd's tree. We go deeper than the eye can see. Ooh, yeah. We can be colorblind. All this up to red, black, and green, and everything we touch turns to gold. Say, oh, it's so good to be black. Ooh, yeah. Oh, it's so good being black.
This is for my daughter. For my
Gotta say it, black, blackity black. A real black for me. Blackity black, so black for, the blackity black. It's that soul. Blackity black. We got it. We're beautiful, so black. We're beautiful. We're black. We're beautiful, so black. We're beautiful. Yes, I'm black. Ooh, black. So black.
The nerve of the world has been deadened for the centuries to the vibrations of
So
African
black,
genius.
we're beautiful, so black, we're beautiful, real black, obsidian black, real black,
So y'all know I love that song, right? Pause that. Take that off. Okay. Yeah, y'all know I love that song, right? I love that song. And I don't know, did I show y'all the picture when I met? I know I told y'all about when I met Avery Sunshine, but did I show y'all the picture? I think, hold on a second. I got this thing right here. Here's me and Miss Avery Sunshine. This was on the Tom Joyner cruise. And she was so pleasant. She was so pleasant. She was the most pleasant celebrity or, artist that I've ever met. She was very, very nice. She's just very nice. It's almost like, is that real? It's like, she's so nice. But anyhow, shout out to Miss Sunshine. And yeah, I want to get her on for an interview for real. I mean, with that song, I got to. With that song, Blackity Black, man, oh, I love that song. Anyway, so we are counting down here to the game time. Let's see. I see my Instagram folk. I see you, Miss Powell. I see people in YouTube. Okay. All right. I can't even read that because I'm so far away from the thing. Is that okay? All right. We're gonna have oh, and anybody that's in the studio audience, if anybody's in there, say Soul Rich, and then I'll pull up to see if there's any soul. Oh, we got a Soul Rich. Okay. Somebody's in the studio. That's AP. Okay. Anyone else? Any other? See if let me look right there. Looks like AP might be in there. Take that down. My bad. Take that down. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. So just twiddling our thumbs here, waiting for it to count down. If any stragglers come in, because a lot of times, we can be on CP time. When I was in Jamaica, I discovered Soon Come. It's like me and my cousin, we were in the grill, and I wanted to eat at a restaurant or something, and the restaurants that are on the beach, and so we were like we were the only ones there. We were the only ones in the whole place, and let me tell you, it took so long for our food to come. And me, I'm like an impatient American. I'm like, excuse me, miss, is there anything going on with the food? Is our food coming? And she, what she would say? Soon come. And just walk off. and I look at my cousin, he looking at me, I'm like, what the like, soon come? That's all we get is soon come? Oh my gosh. But it's kind of like when I was living in Atlanta, whenever I would come home to Savannah to visit, whenever I come home to Savannah, there would be like a period where I would have to adjust to the driving, because people drive a whole lot slower in Savannah. Okay. In Atlanta, it's kind of like, it's all like, it's war. It's like war on the highway. Okay. So it's like, you gotta get the way you're going, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move out the way. So it's like, yeah. So I would have that period where I'd have to adjust. And so, what was I saying this for? I just lost my train of thought, y'all. I just lost my train of thought. Because I was looking at the time. Oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. So, what was I talking about? Can anyone remind me what I was talking about in the, what was I talking about? AP? What was I talking about? Pull up the chat log. Yeah, if you're paying attention. What was I talking about? Oh, it's game time.
I step into the Cookout trivia. It's time to shine black excellence. African diaspora is all in line with promoting black-owned businesses. That's the vibe. Get Ready for the game show, let's take it in stride. Celebrating culture, knowledge, and pride. Black excellence, we're representing worldwide. Trivia questions hitting hard like a tidal wave. Get your answers right, make it to the top, be brave. We're breaking barriers, creating history. A game show that's all about our mystery. From the motherland to the streets of the Bronx, black excellence shining, breaking all the norms.
Okay. So I'm gonna start this countdown here. So when this thing goes to 0, if no one's playing, I'm pulling the plug on tonight's game. But you will see me tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. 8 p.m. every night here on Instagram and on YouTube. And in time in Facebook on Facebook and on TikTok. But y'all are gonna help me. Y'all are gonna follow my page. Y'all are gonna follow my pages on TikTok and on Facebook to help your boy out. But let's see if we got anybody that wants to play. Got Soul Rich, okay. AP. Is there anyone else? Okay, so AP, I'm gonna ask you. Would you like to play in tonight's game? And if yes, just say, "Si, senor." No, go ahead, say, "Yeah, you'll play." And if not, just say, "I'll pass." And then we can adjourn for the night and we'll come back tomorrow. So whenever you're ready, just send that in. It's going to take a little bit, but yeah. Oh gosh, let's see, where's my music? Turn the music back on. That beat that you hear in the background, that beat was made by Amin Kush or Port Savant. Okay, I play his music for most of the stuff that I play. Well, this background music that you hear and also the credits, you'll hear this song, this beat in its entirety. Okay, so I don't know, y'all. Just twiddling my thumbs over here. Just, you all make sure that you're spreading the word, okay? Because like I said, if you're, like I always say, if your people don't hear about this platform from you, they're going to hear about it from me. Or they're going to hear about it from your competitor if you're a business, okay? Because trust and believe, I'm contacting every business every black-owned business that I see, okay? This is something that I want everyone can take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, here's one thing that, one business thing that I learned long time ago. But I don't think I guess it's with business, really. When it comes to ideas, when it comes to a certain type of business, you don't have to be the first or the only person. It's like I made this, and I fully expect that somebody's going to come and try to do something like this. I fully expect that it will happen. And but the thing is, I was the first one though. I made Black History, y'all. I made Black History. And this, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but these are just the facts. I mean, I built the first Black children's storybook on the App Store back in 2011. It was this book called A Song for Miles. It was a children's storybook called A Song for Miles. And it was a book written by my homeboy, Jason's wife, Tiffany. And she wrote the book, and it's a story about Jason and his son, my godson, Miles, and he's teaching him life's lessons. Okay, I see you. I see you, AP. No, thank you. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. And take that down. So what he does is he's teaching his son life's lessons through the lyrics of soul music from different artists like Donny Hathaway, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, Curtis Mayfield, Nina Simone, and there's somebody I always forget, but it's beautifully illustrated by an artist by the name of Raheli Scarborough. I wonder what she's doing these days. I have to get her on the interview or something. But yeah, so that came out then, and it was in Jet Magazine, and I was on I think Michael Eric Dyson's radio show and another radio show, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool at the time, you know. It was like all this app stuff was kind of new, and it was kind of cool to get recognition for that, you know. But I didn't really do it for recognition, really. I mean, I actually did it because it's like I needed to get my feet wet. I mean, I did it for not just more than one reason, but you know, I needed to get my feet wet building an app, and it was the perfect project to do. And you know, my homeboy came to me, was like, "Can you build this?" And so, you know, I was like, "I'll figure it out." And lo and behold, I figured it out, y'all. So, but anyway, I figured this out, and it took me 5 years to figure out this platform, this what you're looking at, the Cookout trivia. It took me 5 years to figure out this whole thing. All right, and this is something that is from me to you, okay? And I want you all to spread the love. I want you all to also benefit from it. You know, that's the first thing. I want you all to benefit from it. You know, I want you to benefit from the knowledge that I'm giving. I want you to benefit from the entertainment and the music that I'm turning y'all on to. I want y'all to benefit financially and get commissions from your referrals. You know, I want. Look, I'm telling you, this is it, y'all. This is really what I've been, you know, all of my years have worked up to this. Okay, seriously, this is the way I feel about it. This is, and I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. And you're gonna see me here tomorrow night, and the next 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 night. Okay, so I'm not going anywhere, and it's just going to get bigger. We're just at the beginning of this. Like I said, my baby isn't even walking yet, but this is going to be fun. And but also, I also want to turn this over to some younger blood, y'all. Somebody else to do the hosting duties and stuff. But for now, I've got to crawl before I walk, and I'm crawling now. And so we are going to go ahead and pull the plug on tonight's game. I thank you all for hanging in for the pregame. I might have been a little long-winded, but I was just a little bit excited tonight. I think we have a new sponsor. If you hadn't guessed, Soul Rich has something to do with it. So, but you'll see some more coming in days to come. Okay, I gotta get to work, y'all. But anyhow, y'all have a nice night. Y'all have a nice evening. Thank you. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay safe and be blessed, y'all. Okay. Peace.
Stronger than I ever been. Came to win. Came to win. Let's go. Vaughn. We from a great place. You can feel tradition. Hear the water talk to them if you really listen. A lot of roads paved, some of them you never know. Read the stars, you can see a King Taylor glow. Port biographical, doing it phenomenal. Rose through trauma over all the psychological. Okra in the pot over red rice. Eat and sleep on it, baby, there's some good advice. You can truly see what is opportunity. Talk the weeping time, bro. Talk about family. Talk about double shift. Dad on the forklift. Is it for the people though? Is it for the tourists? I be on the poaches. Talking about politics. Gotta paint hope over pain. Broken promises. What honor is. Standing on the truth. Infrared proof with the fire in the booth. Come on.
Stronger
can't relate. Stop cycling hate. Feel that shift in your soul, know them bones gon' shake. Breathe life, mama said get that right. Know when to pray, on that 100 reasons to fight. Inspire, I wanna see the family up. Black owned city blocks, let the money speak up. Out of church, gotta hit the street with the work. Dope is good, but hell can't handle the burst. War knock, Katie Holmes do that, bruh. I see buildings, symbols and Dinkra. Say be thankful, Gullah Geeks give you the speech. Space on the sidewalk while you all in the street. Say Hutchins with the brush city full of the art. My era D-Wall shot beautiful arcs. Influence on the culture, we gon' play that part. How you finish ain't the same as the start. Now come on, now come on.